This is a poem that I was asked to write about the massacre at the church. And I was asked to write it the day after the massacre. It is a poem in two parts. Part one, racism. Let us no longer walk in your shoes. You are a traveler of darkness, a walker of shadows, cloaking yourself in a black cloth like the Grim Reaper, and arming your soul with the tools of a terrorist, a misguided soldier who's trying to start a war. My sisters, heaven was as close as your breath that night you came to Mother Emanuel to worship in the glow of God and speak the light that flows from love. How beautiful of him to hear your words and lift you into the arms of Christ. My brothers, you walked toward heaven with focus, even when your shoes were stained with the dirt of intolerance. A black cloth lay silent at Clementa's seat, resting under a single rose. It was taken from our city's soil where seeds of faith continue to grow. Charleston, I see heaven in your tears and feel the weight of sadness in your voice. I've seen strangers hold hands as the sun wraps us in unbearable heat. I've watched children of contradiction come together for the unity of the holy city. But South Carolina, 9 more members of your family are now in heaven, and you have to confront the reality of racism, the dusk of pain, the lightlessness of the dawn. And I would rather hang a black cloth on a flagpole than give the Confederate flag another glimpse of the sun. Part two. At ground zero of death, the voice of God will sound like an alarm clock waking us up from a dream. You'll open your eyes and see yourself not as a woman or a man, but as a spirit who had been breathing in an illusion. On June 18th, the voice of God sounded like an alarm clock and woke us up from a nightmare. It was the day after a massacre when illusion became reality, when darkness was a dagger in our hearts. From this day forward, the voice of God sounds like an alarm clock, waking us up from a dream. Our eyes are now open to the restlessness of our souls as we confront the relentlessness of racism. I will not rest until we can sleep peacefully again. Thank you.